Hello, friends. This is Tony Dizant, space rocker of the planet Earth. Back today with another live video for you. If you've been following my music, my videos for all this time, maybe if you're just getting here, this is the Space Rocker of the Planet Earth channel. And basically, I do music. I do other artists, other musical artists. And I also do encouragement for people based on my experience as the space rocker of the planet Earth. So, if you're there, I really appreciate you coming in. I believe you can comment in the comment below on anything that I talk about. You're welcome to comment. And you're welcome, if it's your first time here at the Space Rocker of the Planet Earth channel, welcome. Here we go. Today, there was some real news today, and there's still some diversion news, the ones that people call the fake news. There was also some diversion news today, and I'm going to be talking about the real news today and the diversion news, and I'm going to be giving you my opinion on it. It doesn't mean that you have to follow it. You have the right to your opinion. So, like I said, if you're just getting in, welcome. This is the Space Rocker of the Planet Earth channel. This is Tony Dizant, Space Rocker of the Planet Earth, and I'm going to be talking today of the real news and the not so real but diversion fake news, which I call the diversion news. It's all a distraction for you. What some people call the matrix, the one that you get caught in on what people are doing, what people in the media make you do with what they show you, with what you can see, either online, through the TV, on network news, on any place that you can see, whatever you can see, like shopping channels, whatever, just the internet. Most people don't even watch TV these days. They just get everything on their phone, especially the younger crowd, say like the 10-year-olds to 40-year-olds. They tend to get their news and get everything through their phone. So let's get started. The real main news today was that there was an accident, and they believe the Iran president and the prime minister are dead. So it's real serious news. Leader of a country like Iran, which is a region of instability. Really, it's a region that's always been unstable, and there's nothing wrong with that, but some people don't even want to go there because it's a very chaotic place. They did get some condolences from the Russians. They mentioned the president's name, the Russian president's name, and from China. They also mentioned China's president's name. So far, those are the only two nations that got condolences for the death of the Iran president. Okay? So, as you can see, this is a place where not many people in the world exchange communication. It's very limited because the region and their policies are considered on the extreme, and they call it a region of instability. Of course, you're going to get encouragement here. You're going to get news. You're going to get the fake news, or what I call the diversion news, which maintain you entertained, but they're really not real news. They're just for you to watch the show. And of course, the real news was that a plane crash, the Iran president and the prime minister are believed dead. They don't show bodies, they don't show evidence, they don't show anything, but they're believed dead right now. And we have to go with that because that's what they're showing us. On other news, Target is lowering prices on 5,000 frequently bought items. Who likes Target? I'm guilty right here. I go to Target every now and then, not a lot, but yeah, I go in there and I entertain myself a little bit. I walk more than I buy, but it's a nice place to walk. It's big and it's air conditioned, and I consider it a refuge, really. So, 5,000 frequently bought items. What they're doing is that they are trying to target the younger generation, trying to target the people that really buy. The demographics say, you know, moms and their kids, and people say from, I don't know, 4 to 60, maybe. Some older folks go in there too, um, past 60 years old. But yeah, they said they're lowering 5,000 frequently bought items because they're trying to get you in there and for you to be a frequently buyer, shopper on their products. Of course, there's other news. Say Red Lobster files for bankruptcy, even though all the restaurants are not going to be, well, not, all the restaurants are not going to be closed, and they're going to keep the restaurants that they have open, open. I'm talking about Red Lobster because I'm guilty about that too. I enjoy it. I've been in there, and when they have the little feast, I mean, I'm not trying to promote here anybody, but you know, this is a day-to-day situation. This is a real. I'm talking to you. You talking to me. Maybe you like Red Lobster. Maybe you don't. It's okay. It's not a big deal. But they are closing. I can see that they closed a few of them, and the ones that remained open kind of jacked up the prices a little bit. But that's been happening everywhere. And what that means, and you have to see it for what it is that not as many people are coming in these restaurants to eat because the economy is not as robust as they say the economy is. Okay. And the first thing, and I tell everybody this because I'm a musician. The first thing you see about the economy weakening, go look at your restaurants. Go look at your places of entertainment. Go look at your theaters and your, um, you know, everywhere you go for music venues and things of that nature. If that goes low, especially the restaurants, because that's when you know the economy is not really recuperating. And that's been happening for quite a while now. Um, especially with the pandemic and everything. And of course, we're still trying to get back to where we were, but we're not even near where we were before. That's just my opinion. And like I said, you are more than welcome to comment in the comments below. You're more than welcome to say anything you want. Um, if I read your comments, I'm gonna try to get to your comments, and I'm gonna try to offer you some advice or whatever I think. I'm gonna say it too. So, what else is on the news or on the diversion news? Okay, this is not really a diversion, but they mention a restaurant that some kid drank a charged lemonade and got a heart attack or cardiac arrest after drinking the charged lemonade. So lawsuits flew in to that restaurant. Okay, every now and then we have problems with the restaurants. I'm talking about the United States. Every now and then we have a controversy. I don't know if you remember. I'm not going to mention any restaurants, like I said, because we're having trouble as it is. So I don't want to just put any restaurants out there in trouble. Um, I like to eat every now and then outside, so I'm not gonna, shoot myself in the foot by trying to talk bad about restaurants. But yeah, sometimes restaurants have trouble, especially in the United States. Why? Just because. Just because somebody didn't wash their hands or something. Somebody wasn't really paying attention and some food got contaminated. Somebody cooked some raw food. I can tell you about that. uh, One time I ate some raw food and it wasn't pretty. Uh, of course, I didn't do anything on those days. I just take me to the hospital and see if I can survive. But yeah, food poisoning is not a thing to joke about. For those of you that just got in, and for those of you that came in, this is the Space Rocker of the Planet Earth channel. Here I talk about different things, different musical artists. I have my own videos in there if you want to watch them. I've also been doing shorts, like with other pool players around the world and showing you some funny videos. I really appreciate all of you that got in there. We're almost 30 million views right now and counting. This is the Space Rocker of the Planet Earth channel, and I really appreciate everybody. But to continue with what was happening today, basically, we have the fake, not so real news still, because, of course, the ex president already said that he's on the campaign trail and he's going for it. And in fact, I think his numbers are saying that he is ahead a little bit on the current president. And they already agreed to two debates. One of them is going to be like no audience, and I believe the second one is going to have audience. So, and when they say audience, it's just going to probably be, the news, the reporters of the news and stuff. So they are saying that the president's still on trial, or the ex-president is still on trial, and of course, we all know that that's over. Okay, and why do I say it's over? It's over because it's just a diversion. It's just a clown show. It's just to keep you entertained and to keep you talking about the ex-president. And the more you talk about the ex-president, the more popular he gets and the more votes he will have. So you're by talking bad or good about the ex-president, all you're doing is promoting the ex-president and he will benefit from it. So I just want you to know that I'm throwing that out there so you know it. The more you talk about somebody, either bad or good, the more popular they get. So, and you're not gonna be liked by everybody. Like I say, I'm here. I'm the space rocker of the planet Earth, and people who are like, Tony, who do you think you are? No, I don't think I am. I know I am. I am. I've always been the space rocker of the planet Earth. So it's not a delusion or anything. It's just a fact. It's reality. For me, it's reality, and for a lot of people that know me, they know it's reality because they know the talent that I have. But, anyways, P. Diddy still in trouble, and he tried to apologize. I don't know if it's what he did is apologizable. Apologizable? Yeah. Which, yeah, that's maybe it's a made up word, but look, what it means is I don't know if he can apologize after he said he didn't do something that was caught on tape. And that's just another part of the diversion news because P. Diddy has so much money and so many lawyers, and he probably has a whole building full of lawyers that are already on the case. Like the ex-president, he probably has a building, like I said, a building full of lawyers that are ready to represent him on the case. And so maybe nothing will happen to him. And that's another thing that happens here in the United States. I want you to know that, especially the people overseas. If you have money here, if you're a powerful person with money, you can almost get away with murder. And some people have. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that that's just what happens here. The money talks and BS walks. So that's just to put it plain and simple. If you are nobody, or if you're just a regular Joe and you get caught doing something illegal, you're probably gonna go to jail. If you don't go somewhere else, these days you gotta be careful. But if you have a little money, especially, if you like at least a millionaire and you got some money and you got some people that can represent you, then you got a better chance on ever going to jail. And you let the attorneys and the judges fight it out for you. But, that's just life. That's just life here. Maybe it's not life where you live because you're thinking about where I'm going to get my next meal. But over here, it's a different story. People complain and they talk and they have therapists and they always have like issues, mental issues and all kind of stuff. But it's just another day for you and me in paradise. This is paradise compared to any other place. And that I firmly believe that this United States of America is the greatest country on earth. I don't care what anybody says. And I'm not going from like patriotism, or I'm just going on what I see. I've been around the world a few times, And I know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying we're perfect, but it's usually a little better over here than anywhere else. And why do you think we got all those borders and people trying to come in here? They're trying to come in here from the north, the south, the east, and the west. Why is that? That's because we have something special. We have something great. And with this one, I'll say hi to everybody. I want to say hi to all the people around the world that follow my music and follow my videos. I know who you are, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is Tony Dizant, Space Rocker of the Planet Earth. Today, on this beautiful day, I'll see you on my next video.